Hi and welcome back. I'm Sean Spencer from NFN Coaching. I hope you're all well and I hope you're getting some value out of these just modules that I'm creating and stuff as I go. Now, on the last one, I touched on the idea that if you're going to be playing Cross Lotto, then you should really have a plan as to what you're going to do if you actually want it. All right? But that goes for every other aspect of your life. What are you going to do when you get the perfect partner in your life? What are you going to do when you have great friends around you? You know, what's the plan? Okay, because if you don't plan something, right, for all these types of aspects, you'll just get handout. You'll get what's left after everyone else has chosen what they would like. That's how is that being nice to yourself? We have the ability to be as abundant and free thinking as we would like, as we choose, and there is real empowering and empowerment and fulfillment in knowing that we're choosing particular things, and it doesn't have to be super specific. Just the idea of choosing something. If you're going to win cross lotto, if you're playing for those types of winnings and that type of thing, what are you going to do with the result? Okay? Because if you have no plans for the result, it'll disappear in minutes, or days, or weeks. You'll be back at exactly where you are now. Right? So you need to make a plan. Right? It doesn't matter what type of plan, but some sort of plan. Okay? And when you make a plan as to what you're going to do with it, you're going to have, and then you follow that plan, which is crucially, like absolutely critical. To be able to give yourself a plan and then follow it is absolutely critical for anything you want to grow in your life in any fulfilling way, in your health, wealth, or relationships. All right. You, to be able to give yourself an order and follow it. It's now leading us to the ability to start discussing discipline. And there is a real freedom and, again, further empowerment and fulfillment from actually being able to give ourselves a direction and follow it. All right. No one else is going to live our life for you. You're in this life experience to have a life experience. Now, you get to choose pretty much anything you'd like to choose. If you don't choose anything, someone else will choose it for you. And this is where you can lead into trouble. Because if someone else is choosing it for you, well, you'd want to better hope that they're really loving and caring and supportive and not narcissistic or egotistical in doing so. Because if the person that has a plan for you is down that spectrum and stuff, the plan is not going to be very good for you. Okay? And I know that to be the case because I've had to live through those types of encounters personally, and they're not pleasant. They are messy, and they are degrading. They are insulting, and quite frankly, they are not us. All right? We choose how we'd like to be in as many respects as we possibly can. And if I'd known this 13, 14 years ago, then we would have made completely different choices back then, right? Because the choices back then mean that we're missing our children now. And missing our children now is not a choice that we wanted. However, we know that time is on our side, and with Kelly and I planning to live to 110 years old, whether we make it there or not, we're creating the best opportunity possible for us to spend our time as loving and caring and fun and fulfilled with them when they choose to come home. All right? We could by rights choose to sit around being miserable and drink ourselves stupid or something like that. However, that is also not us. And we know that why would our children want to reach out and spend time with us if we're being miserable? Why would they want to reach out and spend time with us if we're drinking or doing drugs or some other stupid thing? No, We would like our children, when they're ready to come home, to be able to say, hey, mum and dad, let's put the past behind us. Let's have some fun times ahead. I can see that you guys have grown. We've grown as well. Let's just focus on the future. That's what we're aiming for. That's why we're able to sit like I am right now and be able to help as many people as possible doing these videos. Okay, there is empowerment, there's fulfillment in making really good choices for ourselves, for our future, and for our family. Okay, we know that they also have the ability to choose differently. If they're not happy with the level of growth that me and Kelly have made and stuff, then that's up to them. Okay, we're not in control of anyone except for ourselves, and that goes for yourself, myself. I'm not in control as to when you press stop. I'm not in control as to whether you press play. All I can do is hope that I help at least someone who may be listening, who may be taking these on board, and let them know that it's okay to do your best, to try your best, to get to aim for a better quality of life than you currently have. That it's not selfish or greedy to do so. It's actually a level of self-care, because if you can take care of yourself and you can take care of others around you, and you're in such a fulfilled and confident state that you can help others as they need, then you're bringing benefit to the society overall. And if more people did this, we could eliminate some of the problems that our so-called leaders have created. Okay, we could fix these things from the ground up, but we need people to actually step forth and understand that we have choice. We have the ability to choose. We have the ability to aim for gains. Okay, and not be selfish about it, not be greedy about it, be actually extra generous with it, because we're able to help more people. Right? And if we could do more of this, then we can start from the ground up, empowering our society overall, so that we won't even need particular elements and stuff later on. You know, and this is why I say that in the previous modules and stuff, that you need to be able to, if you want to improve the quality of your life and improve the quality of the lives around you, then you need to make significant choices and aim for fulfillment, aim for achieving particular things that are going to make you feel better about yourself and have the side effect of happiness, have the side effect of enjoyment, rather than actually aiming for happiness, aiming for enjoyment, because those are supposed to be side effects. If you aim for them, you're always going to be living in the lack. You're not going to actually be able to have the happiness if you're aiming for it, because you're already living in the idea of energetic lack. Whereas if you can create your own happiness in any particular moment that you feel, then nothing is in your way. You can actually achieve what you want to achieve. Okay? So some more concepts there to get your head around. So I'm trying to keep these videos nice and short so that they're really easy to watch and to rewatch and to share. Okay? Even if I'm just helping people 5 minutes at a 10 minutes at a time, then maybe with a rewatching or just absorbing it at least once, then it could help someone, and then they could help the person next to them as well. Okay? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.